credit facilities swinging around every single time on our apps, giggling and all that. But I want to ask a question. If you're paying something monthly, do you really own it?
I don't think you own it yet. You may be in the process of owning it.
But then I choose to be different. You know, some people actually have the money to purchase stuff, but then they will take a loan to avoid some tax or.
I mean, in business, if you learn anything about business, they say use other people's money to
get
build.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather owe a bank or owe your rich friend?
Owe my rich friend, of course.
There needs to be an evaluation of yourself. Do I really need this? Do I really need this loan? There should be a lot of questions you ask yourself before acquiring a credit. Please take your flags. You take a loan to rent an apartment in Cantonment just to impress clients.
Okay.
What is that specifically Cantonment?
That one is. I'll go for this.
It depends.
I'll go.
It depends.
Okay, I see green. You're welcome to the Young and Invested Show. This is the show where we talk about money, real things, and everything about adulting. Stay back even as we answer the big question: do we actually own or owe anything here in Ghana? Whether you own an iPhone, an event that you're organizing, are you one step or one loan away from being broke? Do we need a credit facility in everything that we need to get through? Today is going to be a lot of questions being answered. You need to sit back, stay glued, even as I go through the questions with my amazing and smart guests. It's actually a boys' school today, you know, and we have Melvin, we have Seth, and we have Bliss. And you can't wait for their answers. I can't wait for the hot answers. Whether it's a loan you are going through or a credit facility you are going through. The theme for today is own or owe, the Ghanaians' dream on credit. Stay back and be with us. All right, so for today's theme, we are talking about own or owe, the Ghanaians' dream on credits. Now, we have credits facilities swinging around every single time on our apps, giggling and all that. But I want to ask a question. If you're paying something monthly, do you really own it? Do you really own it? If you're paying something monthly.
If you're paying for something monthly,
Yeah.
I don't think you own it yet. You may be in the process of owning it. If you're the car loan,
yeah, or maybe a mortgage or something.
a mortgage for a house, you're supposed to pay within 3 or 4 years. You're in between the first and the second year.
Yeah.
You don't own it yet.
Why don't you own it?
You haven't seen that process to a complete fruition yet. You're in the process of owning the house, but you're still contributing to your ownership.
Okay.
And so anything can happen on the way, though. You understand?
Yeah.
There are risks in life. So if I was paying a mortgage, I wouldn't think I own the house yet until I'm almost completing that mortgage.
Seth, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think same too, because let's say the tenure is for like 6 months. So you're buying an iPhone. Maybe your friend who shops phones says that, okay, I'll give it to you. Pay me like 1,000 cedis for 6 months.
Yeah.
So you cannot claim ownership even though you are using it, because until the 6 months is due.
Yeah.
What if, let's say, in the 3rd month something happens? You will have to reimburse him and then even fix it. So I don't think you own it till you have it. Exactly.
I know, right? you are one loan away from being broke.
You see?
Exactly.
So yeah, I think that for me, I don't think you own it till you are done with whatever payment
So it's
process.
possible even in our setting, we will see a lot of people having materialistic stuff like the cars, the houses they have, but they don't really own those houses. It's possible.
It's very possible.
It's
very possible.
Very, very possible. But I also think that it's what you own. For instance, if you make money through Spotify or Apple podcast,
Music or whatever.
you need to pay a fee to access those
it.
platforms.
Okay.
You could pay monthly, you could pay annually.
Okay.
So if in the month I make my payment, do I own it? I think yes.
You see,
So
that
it
one
depends
becomes
on-
like a service.
Yeah, I think that's
It's
a
a service because
Service.
it's like
You're
a service that you are paying for. So once you've paid for it, you enjoy the service till you need to pay again. So let's say PS Plus. You subscribe for like a year.
I told you,
own
it's a boys' school you're talking about.
PS Plus, like PlayStation console, so that at least the girls will understand.
Yeah.
Once you subscribe,
Yeah.
you own it till it's due for the next year, and then you renew.
Mm-hmm.
But for a purchase like phone, car, even though it's serving your needs, whatever you're doing, but it's not really like so you don't.
Okay, so
I agree with you
basically,
guys.
okay.
But then I choose to be different.
Okay.
So let's
Okay.
say I actually have the money. Some people actually have the money to purchase stuff. But then, like the rich men, maybe they want to build an oil refinery. They probably have the money, but then they will take a loan to avoid some tax or other extra.
Yeah, but the
financial
question
component.
here is,
I mean, it's
even
talking
though
big financing. I mean, it's allowed. It's allowed.
See where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that.
Depends
All
on
of them do it.
Yeah, a lot of them do it.
I mean, in business, if you've learned anything about business, they say use other people's money to
get
build. Yeah.
okay.
So you have a concept, you want to run it. You're like, I don't have $30,000. I'm looking for $30,000. You may have it in the bank, but in terms of the risk, you want to use other people's money to build so that you can your risk come
it's
lower.
more like a financial alternative of settling things for yourself.
Yeah, they
but
do it.
The point I want to get straight is that you don't own it yet. You don't own it fully yet if you've not like fully paid
probably
for it.
maybe what he means is that, okay, so far as you've agreed to do that, it means you own it, its associated risk, everything, so he can claim ownership. Probably that's his point of view from what he's saying.
Exactly.
But for me, I don't think you own it.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
maybe.
that's fine. I want to also ask, how many of you do Uber most of the time? You do
Like
Uber?
get into an Uber.
You get into an Uber most of the time?
Once in a while, yeah.
Once in a while. Okay, this question is actually for you. So would you prefer using an Uber maybe in a month or two, or you would want to get a car loan to get your own car?
Uber in a month or two.
Okay, or a period of time.
Yeah.
Or get a loan to buy your own car.
Yeah.
Do you have to get a loan?
It depends. I mean,
yeah, well, it depends.
Depends.
I'll take the loan.
So let me say, for your personality,
I'll take the loan.
Looking at what you do in the media space, would you want to do Uber most of the time to work your engagements and all that? Is it quite
I'll
okay?
take the car loan because in a year or two, I'm looking at ownership, complete ownership.
Okay.
If I'm done paying that loan, I'm looking at complete ownership of the car. I'm looking at the convenience of getting down from my flat and jumping in my car and starting and moving.
Okay.
I'm looking at meeting timelines, meeting deadlines, getting to meetings on time, and controlling my time technically, so I won't be in the hands of the Uber driver who says, I have moved, and on the app, he has it. Yeah. So for those conveniences,
waiting time.
I'll take the loan.
I mean, that's it. But it depends on the motive for using the Uber.
Okay.
Let's say if it's a short notice, probably maybe just for a week, your car is undergoing servicing.
Okay.
So you don't need to go and take another loan for another car because you know your car is coming back in like a week.
Okay.
Unless it's let's say a major fault that takes a bit of time, or you realize you are spending, or you just dispose it off and then. So it depends on the duration.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would also take the car loan.
Okay.
Because
want to arrive.
It's like
No, he wants to arrive. Big man.
before I take the loan,
okay.
Of course, I still have like 70% of the money to
be able to assess.
that. So I know very well that within a year I can pay off.
You can do the ownership.
But Charlie, it depends. It depends on the type of loan you also take.
Okay.
So let's say me, I like BMWs a lot.
BMW.
I'm a Beamer fan.
Yeah, you're not here at all.
But then let's say if you want to buy an M5 right now, can you afford that kind of loan?
Oh no.
No, like I'm just saying, you see, so I mean it depends.
There are levels to it.
Exactly. So you need to know exactly what else you're also going to assess.
So you're saying it actually depends on your financial strength.
health.
Yeah,
yes.
It depends on your financial strength.
If you can afford it, because if you buy it and cannot even maintain it, it's basically.
But at the same time, why are you moving straight from an Uber to the M5?
The question said car loan. It's a loan, right?
This one is deal.
Which
Civic
one?
is there. You manage it small.
The civic boys will come for you.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Then you
But
move
you
to
know,
the next.
whenever you think about car, you have to think about the maintenance as well.
Exactly.
So if you are going
yeah.
for the high-end cars, you also need to think about how you can maintain
Exactly.
them.
Probably,
Aside paying
probably
your
they'll
loan
take
as
a
well.
loan and maintain it.
But you
Man,
know,
that's just driving yourself into.
you know
more
when you're talking
financial
about the
problems.
loan, me, I was imagining a Cheroba car because with that one, I wouldn't need to pay for maintenance and other stuff for the next
Okay.
1 or
Servicing.
2 years.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
would
that
also
makes
save me
sense.
Okay,
cost.
so this question is actually in general. Anyway, but let's move right quick to another question. I want to ask: would you rather owe a bank or owe your rich friend,
Oh, my rich friend, of course.
Would I rather owe a bank
or
or owe
owe
my rich friend?
your
Oh
rich
my
friend?
Oh, my rich friend.
Hey, you are saying oh your rich. It looks like
Yeah,
you
for
have
me.
rich friends.
Oh, my rich friend.
Well, it's relative. Rich is relative, but Charlie, if the banks are descending on your neck,
That's gonna
it
be
will be
tough,
different.
But
Exactly.
your friend too can also
No, but then you see, your friend is your
It's
friend.
your friend.
okay.
Okay,
But it can also break your relationship at
that's
a point.
fine. But then if you do your part, you'll be okay. So,
Yeah.
for
And it
example,
happens every day.
it happens. Like your
Friends,
friendships
friend,
break it.
friend, your friend doesn't owe you money.
But I mean, it's better for
When
your
you
friend.
put a human face to
Exactly.
it if it's your friend.
Okay.
I don't think your friend will publish your face in the newspaper.
You can talk it out. Yeah.
The worst is probably they'll come to your house and all of that. But the bank can publish
So
your name
you
in
would
the newspaper.
prefer to go for a loan from a friend than
Yeah,
Definitely.
So what
less
what
interest.
does it have to do with getting a loan from a bank? What difference?
My friend
is it?
probably might not give me any interest on
Interest on
Yeah.
the
It's
loan.
free.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the pressure from a bank, especially in Ghana, to take out a loan
the loan. Exactly.
and do what you said you were going to do with it. But the second month, they are raining down interest upon you.
Exactly.
and
you
even
are like,
some of your friends can
headache
even
is
cancel
begun.
the loan for you. Some of them can just
Or
be
you
like,
can use in the relationship with your friend, you can propose another form of value to pay back. You can offer
Okay.
something.
So there's that kind of
Flexibility.
If
negotiation.
I
You
owe
get
my friend 1,000 cedis on my neck, I'm like, yo, dude, listen up. I've got a bottle of this premium liquor. Do you want it? It will say, yeah, I have a party next week. Bring it. And we've settled. We'll call
Actually,
you a truce.
I this is actually boys thing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the ladies, it's actually
It
a
doesn't
dicey.
happen.
What happens with
kind
the
of
ladies? You
issue,
guys will go and
because
fight
it
and
looks
shout.
like you would have to call the person, oh, I need money and all that, and the person would be showing you attitude and all that. It actually breaks relationship to an extent. But as you all have said, that there is that freedom, that's liberation to negotiate even the interest that you pay back.
It's a little space there.
there's
little
that
space.
flexibility.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Little
So,
space
so
there.
that moves on to our next question. If you need a loan to get married or have a wedding, do you
Oh,
even
that
have
was
to
a
get married at
no-no.
all?
You shouldn't take a loan to marry.
Okay, let's
You're
make
talking
it
to
quite
men right here,
practical.
man.
Let's take it more practical. Like in our Ghanaian setting, where someone takes an average of, let's say, 2,500 as salary. The person may not have so much saved. Maybe at 26, the person wants to settle. May not have so much saved. Do you think the person should go in for a loan that maybe he thinks that after marriage for 2 years or 3 years he can settle?
Let me
No,
advise.
For
Let me
his
advise.
wedding?
no.
Let me advise.
Oh, boy.
Talk to me.
There's no need to even have a wedding. Just go to the courts,
Hey.
go and sign. Take
Yeah, but that's
pictures.
true because
Okay.
the whole
Do
point
something
yeah.
small, like just to bring your family and friends together. Because if you're earning 2K there,
When COVID came,
I think Bliss
Again,
wants to say something.
that's from a man's perspective.
Okay.
We're going to take into context the kind of demands a
The
woman
lady.
may make during this
I want to
process.
walk down the aisle.
Yeah, I want my friends to come down from America and all of them should wear kente. It's going to be nice.
That is
We're
so
gonna
be
dance.
styles, yeah.
It's going to be, and by the way, I like whiskey at my wedding. we understand that those demands may come, but I'll be utterly ridiculous.
But
for
you
you
see,
to take a loan
I feel
to
like
go and do that
I
wedding.
feel like we give ourselves pressure when it comes to that.
yeah,
When COVID hit us, I think that the maximum was 50 or 20. Is it 50? 50 people.
Yeah.
And people were comfortably getting married.
Yeah.
They were not
people
So
taking
you think
loans.
it's societal pressure?
Yes, societal
Oh, yeah.
pressure and
And-
how we
Yes, definitely.
envisage everything.
A lot
Because
of pressure.
It's definitely. We don't want to go into that side of
exactly.
it. That's
Okay.
so
But,
people
but
are
yeah,
like,
but I don't think you should
Especially
take a
from
loan
the
to
women.
marry.
I
Yeah.
see. Looks like you guys are grinding me today because I'm a woman.
Oh
That
no,
makes
but
sense.
but do you beg to differ?
Oh, I think that once you are getting married, you should plan towards it. And you should
Yes.
plan financially towards it. Because you don't only get married and after the marriage, what happens?
Exactly.
but
There'll
so
be
so would you take a
responsibilities.
loan?
But you
will
arriving as a
plan.
loan means that you
No,
didn't.
no,
plan
but
properly.
I'm not vouching for a loan.
But let me play
I'm
devil's
not
advocate
vouching.
here. If
Okay.
you can study your market
Mm,
and your guest list and have hope and belief
mm.
that my guests, they are
Please,
big boys.
please, let me stop you right
Hang
there.
on, hang on.
Please. You will be shocked.
Really?
No.
You will be
no,
shocked.
no.
See,
You
will be shocked.
You can go to I've seen Nigerian weddings where they drop a bag on the couple.
and haven't
Like,
you seen the same
big
weddings that
bags.
But
they
some
finish
can
and the
fail
money
your
they threw,
expectations.
they can't
actually.
find it. I have a typical
big
story I can share
bags.
with you right now.
I saw a Nigerian wedding where they drop cars on the
Oh.
couple. I'm like, okay, it sounds like you could take the loan there, but generally,
You don't have any
It's not,
assurance.
okay.
there's no assurance.
There's no assurance.
There's no assurance. No.
Now, come to think of it, we are in a system where if you want maybe a loan at 20K, you can just download an app, you can just click and just put in some details, your Ghana card, and
Yeah.
you are just in there. Do you think that the fintechs in our time is making it very easy for us to get into debt?
That's
Yeah.
a good question.
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's dicey.
That's a great question.
But then, okay, so this is what came in mind. So, but then, if you are going to take a loan, it's supposed to bring you returns. It's supposed to serve a greater purpose.
Yeah.
So, if you are taking a loan just for material stuff or just to please like someone, then I think you are using it for
The greater
wrong
purpose is what he stopped me is that Charlie, my big man is coming to drop a bag for me that day.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he did it.
But it looks like
Charlie, you go and
That's the
cry.
problem.
but it looks like on the real fintechs makes in Ghana here makes it look like it's very easy to come out of your debt. It's just a step away. You can just click, papa.
I think that
your money is
I
there.
think that it's the conception we've had about loans before, because you see,
Okay.
back then the way people used to take loans and then the way they used to chase them for the loans and all of that, so it's made loans in quotes unattractive.
Okay.
Okay, it's built that notion that Charlie, oh the car, hey, they will come for you, press your neck, and blah blah blah, you know. But then, if somebody genuinely needs a loan, let's say a mortgage, to build, they have a purpose for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the moment they take it, it's going there straight away. But then a young boy like me will take a loan, and I don't even know what I'm doing with the loan because probably people are taking it.
Yeah.
I may not have a plan for the loan. I'm just
Yeah.
taking the loan.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to buy some things, ABC, and then I realized I didn't actually need it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get it? That is when you start getting into debt. You don't even have a payment plan.
Yeah.
You don't have a payment option to say, okay, I'll finance 30% from my salary to pay. And that is when it becomes problematic. But I
Even
think
if
that
you did, bro.
That's a good point.
even
over
even
there.
if you did, first of all, let's establish that money has its own mind. Money, that even with two best friends, money can come in between them.
yeah,
Money comes
problem.
between couples, best friends, parents.
Yeah.
There's a man who died in Nigeria where his father is now fighting his own grandchildren for his estate. Money is his own spirit on its own to begin with.
Okay.
Even if you had a plan to say, I'm going to use 30% of my earnings to finance this loan,
anything could happen. Yeah.
anything, life just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life happens so much that in the third month, somebody got sick. In the fourth month,
Yeah.
it becomes an issue of you're being dodgy and now you owe somebody. So
You can't even step out.
for you to take the loan itself, you have to have a very stringent plan
Yeah.
as to how you're going to furnish it.
Okay, coming right from there, if you're to have a plan, what if you want to invest in a business where you know that in Ghana, maybe probably 8 out of 10 business fail in the first 5 years
For you to go take a loan,
to start a
if
business?
I was going to take a loan to start a business, we are thankful for the days in which we live now. There's data, there's deep analytics
Okay.
this AI. This like
Forecasting,
you have
everything.
to be deep into whatever you're going to do.
Okay.
Have the right numbers, the right projections. Contact your friends who are experts to teach you about the kind of business. Be in meetings with financial experts who tell you about the numbers. Sit people
Okay.
down who can tell you what kind of insurance you're going to go for, how you're going to work it out. You have to see all that stuff play out on paper.
Wow.
You have to see everything in a document and look at it carefully and say, you know what, I am optimistic that even if failure wants to come, I have a miscellaneous about 15-20% to
Okay.
shore it up and to hold it. Yeah, you have to be a deeper business person to go and take money in today's age,
Get your
because
stuff right.
there is data available to you, and I recommend everyone listening to this should use those forms of data
Yeah.
and that kind of intelligence before you even go take
No,
someone's
very
money.
true. A lot of research
Yeah.
is very good and is important because it gives you an idea of what you are venturing into.
Yeah.
These days, you notice a lot of people want to do Airbnbs and then rentals because that's the new thing. It's fetching a lot of good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you put up a structure somewhere where the people in the say vicinity cannot afford, or is in a vicinity that nobody even wants to
People
go
don't like
to.
the
People
area.
don't like, yeah.
So you might
Yeah.
build a nice thing there, yes, but nobody will
Nobody
patronize
comes
it.
there. Yeah.
So
At
even
the end of
before
the
you
day-
take a step, sorry, I'll get you back. Even before you take a step, you need to dive deep into
Exactly,
the
Deep,
matters.
very
Like,
deep, deepest as as you
As
can
deep,
go.
because
so it means that it's possible you can get a loan, but for you to get a loan, you need to be sure that you are so much sure about the business that you are going into. Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Well, it depends.
Okay.
You see, people will take a loan for A, but then along the line,
B
they can
comes.
switch to B. B
Yeah.
will come in and even C.
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends on the magnitude of the loan that you have accessed, the facility you've accessed, and what you can do with it. But I believe when the banks or whoever is giving you the loan, they will normally state your purpose, so they
Yeah.
know exactly what you're going to use it
You
for.
have to prove those
Exactly,
numbers.
you prove
Oh,
it, and then
okay.
but
You have to prove those
if you
numbers
if
to your
you can
investors.
find an alternative and you know that okay, you can still shift to this particular one, it will fetch you something. I mean, it's on you.
Sometimes you can have the technical know-how and everything.
Everything.
But another thing is your mindset. You need to be very resilient
Okay.
because in the business world, it's not easy.
Tough world.
At all.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
So you need to be very, very resilient. So back to the whole fintech, I think that fintech has actually made it easier
Very easy.
for us to
Yeah.
access loans.
To
I
assess
think so
loans,
too.
yeah.
And it can also be easy for you to stay in debt.
I think
Yeah.
that
Okay.
You can easily access
It's
the
a
money.
gift and a curse.
Exactly.
yeah, but
Right.
I think
And,
they've made it
you
very
take
easy.
it easily.
Because
you,
now probably you don't have to form long queues, but you can talk to your
same
broker.
way
All those
fintechs allow you
things.
to get loans. It's the same way fintechs take your money easily.
Easily.
It's like
Easily.
right now, it's like we live in a world of tap and pay.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, I'll buy it.
I mean,
Yeah, that
I think
brings
it's a
me to-
marketing strategy.
The money is
isn't it?
Yes.
gone. Like you don't have to think about it twice.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's
Exactly.
all.
So that brings me to the very last question. If you have to finance, if you can't finance something you have bought twice, should you even buy it at all?
I mean, you can afford it twice.
If you can't afford it twice,
Twice.
Should
can
even
you
buy it
even
at
buy
all?
it at all?
Oh yeah,
Should
why
you
not?
buy it at all?
Yeah. If you have a need for it, you buy it. For example, if you are buying, let's say, a PC,
Okay.
laptop, okay. The fact that I cannot afford the laptop twice doesn't mean
you cannot
I
buy
cannot buy it once because I need it. Probably need it for school, I need it for work, any other thing, and it is going to serve me. Right? If you take good care of it, I think it will last. So the durability is what's important. Yes. If you are so much lucky that you can afford it twice, praise the Lord, hallelujah. That's okay for you.
Good
But
for you, huh?
even if you can't, so far as you have a good purpose for it, I think yes,
Great.
you can
Great.
own it.
I'm so much interested in the fact that even taking a credit facility, you need to be so grounded and so much invested on what really goes into taking a loan. Because some people actually take a loan and my brother just told me that this is the new loan app in town. Let me just take it. They don't really have idea about what
Exactly.
it really
Yeah.
means. So you know that you take a 20,000 and by the end of it all, you're paying about a 30,000. So this show is actually to educate the young ones out there that even when you want to take a credit facility, it is actually not a curse, but you need to get your stuffs together. especially starting a business or buying an asset, you need to know that there should be a repayment plan. And as Bliss and my guests actually have spoken about, it is time for you to sit back and actually examine your financial need. Some people actually have financial needs in levels, but they see to it that they want to meet it because people are meeting it, when it's actually not a need.
Exactly.
It's actually a want. So there needs to be an evaluation of yourself. Do I really need this? Do I really need this loan? There should be a lot of questions you ask yourself before acquiring a credit. I actually appreciate my guests, and we want to move on to the next segment. Okay, you want to say something?
I actually wanted to end by saying that if you can't afford it twice, I feel like it's more like a brag statement. That maybe
it's more like a brag statement.
More like a brag statement. But
I understand that.
As said, if it's a need and you can afford it.
If it's a need, listen, if you need a laptop, I needed a car, I didn't have the money for it, afford it. But if you want to buy a Birkin bag, okay, maybe you have to afford it twice before you buy it. It's a luxury item. You don't need it, do you?
Yeah.
You want it.
Yeah.
So if it's a need, if it's a want, no.
Yeah.
Great stuff. So we want to move on to the next segment that is quite interesting. So this segment is actually a financial game that we are going to play. Please take your flags. So each of my guests have a purple flag and a red flag. The red flag stands for a bad financial move, and the purple flag stands for a smart financial move. I'm going to read out questions, and they are going to raise their flags, whether it's purple or red, to show the decision that they have or the take that they have on their question. So are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get in. You use payment plan to buy the latest iPhone, and you are still paying off the last one.
Why are you still paying off the last one?
Okay.
The last one is still there. Why are you still paying?
Exactly.
You know, some people want to get like updated.
No, but the point is that you've not even finished.
You don't
the
need it.
last
That's
one.
vainness.
Exactly.
Why do you care so much
And
about
that hardly happens to boys, you know.
It hardly
Really?
happens to
Hardly.
boys.
The
Okay,
girls
so
that do that.
Yeah,
The girls say that to them, but you know they do you.
I see.
yeah, because so far as the other one is working,
So
unless probably there's something wrong with it, and you need
You don't
to.
need to.
no.
Maybe
Because he
you have
doesn't
to
look
sell
at
it
my
off.
iPhone
So what
16 and feel jealous.
So what
He's
if?
like, yeah, I'm good with my 12.
Okay, you know,
I'm
but
all right.
but what if some actually get the latest version because of maybe an upgrade, and they want to use that phone for maybe business purposes and all that? What about that?
All well and good. But
No,
not
that's
when you're still
okay, but
paying
not
the
when
older
you
one.
have to
Exactly.
pay for one that you already have.
It's already existent. You're already paying for one.
If you are done paying for it and you can
If
afford,
you're done
fine.
paying for the old one, of course, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay, so that's okay. Let's move on to the next question. You take a loan to rent an apartment in cantonments just to impress clients.
Okay.
What is that specifically counting?
depends.
That one is.
It depends.
I'll go for this.
It depends.
I'll go.
It depends.
Okay, I see green.
It
Wait,
depends.
did you listen to the last one? I said just to impress your clients.
Yes, it
Yes,
depends.
yes.
it
I'm
depends.
actually going there. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell me about it. Why the
Depends.
purple flag?
I could picture a scenario. I have clients coming to town.
Okay.
I promised to host them. We met in America. They know I'm a big boy in Ghana. They're bringing me a deal worth millions of dollars.
Okay.
We are close. They're like, we're coming to live at yours. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm hosting them in my cantonment home.
Okay.
We're having a good time in Accra, and they're signing that deal, and I'm doing it.
Great.
I'm
So
good.
you know, yours is quite interesting because you have a premise to what you are going to
I
do.
just painted a scenario to you.
Yeah, that's a
to which
scenario.
I will do that kind of
Yeah.
thing, but not to impress one girl.
So that's why you
my
have
business people.
It's
I
exactly
agree
the
with you.
same thing.
Okay.
If it's not business.
Depends
if
on
it's
the
not
deal
business.
you are getting through.
They're
If
coming to do a deal. People are more comfortable staying at your
Exactly.
house and being
Yeah.
more personal with you.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Wow. I love how you guys think in the long run.
Risk
I really love it.
Risk taking.
Let's move
You
on
have
to
to
the
be street
next.
sharp.
Let's move on to the
Mind
next
for
one.
day.
You guys are
You
smart.
bab.
So you say no to a car loan and save a used car, even if it takes 2 years.
You say no to a car loan and save for.
And save for a used car, even if it's 2 years. It takes 2 years.
Who am I impressing? Charlie, used car. Maybe the car was used like just for 2
Yeah,
years.
you can have
3
cars
years.
that are actually in very
Yeah.
good condition.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get a good condition.
Very,
Okay.
very good
It
condition.
Let's
doesn't,
move
it
on.
doesn't have to be. Yeah.
Fresh.
You that are coming out.
The
have
person
to
you
be
want to
fresh in
impress,
the car.
you'll be surprised they don't like the fresh cow.
I see.
There's some dude driving some. I
Yeah,
don't even
you
talk.
know.
There's some
Charlie,
dude driving
like you
some
get some
random car.
score. You get some
You
score
go
for
fire
that.
past the boys when they get beam out. Charlie.
I
I'm telling
see.
you, there's some dude that pulls up at the school reunion with a
Yeah,
basic
so-
car
Yeah.
and a hot chick.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, how did he get her? He got him with his personality.
I see.
Look at the brighter side of life. Huh?
My guests are actually smart, and I love how they are thinking. Let's move on to the next one. You co-sign your friend's loan because you trust them. Okay, this looks like you have a red flag on.
Yeah. Trust nobody. Trust no human.
So Seth, why do you trust
Because if
them?
you trust the person, probably you've already had dealings with the person, right? So you can vouch for them because you know them, right? So for example,
Kelvin,
maybe it's your
okay.
business partner. Your friend can be your business partner.
Of course.
Okay.
So probably you've already had business dealings, so you know the caliber of person. Probably
Okay.
you already had access to some accounts. You already have access to some sureties or property. So even if you sign for them and they default, you still know
I
what to
really,
do.
I really love the
Are those
premises you
sureties
guys
in
did.
your name?
No, but then that's what I'm saying. If it's your business partner whom you've already had dealings with, you already
Wow,
have
this is like a whole. This is a topic for a whole
exactly,
new day.
yeah.
Because
Because
if-
obviously you cannot guarantee for a friend that you don't really
because
trust. You don't know.
we spoke about the fact that money itself, it's its own spirit, it's its own person.
No, you spoke.
Yeah, I spoke about that. Money has its own mind, and there are billionaires I know and I've read of who have been at loggerheads because I trusted this dude
Yeah.
and he didn't show up.
Oh
for me.
yeah, that's a
And the
human
bank
nature.
is not
yeah.
chasing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Just to
I
main-
have a story like
To
that.
maintain our friendship, I cannot do that for you.
Okay.
However, even if you're my partner and we own stuff together, that when excuse my
Things
language,
go south.
things hit the fan, I would say, you know what, let's liquidate this property and let's save our lives. Let's stop us from going to jail. You do that. But just because I trust you, I don't trust nobody.
Oh,
So,
okay.
For me, I think that I would do it because collaboration is key. Some of the big businesses that have existed was through collaboration. So if I have to co-sign a loan to get some
Okay.
ownership, 50-50, why not?
But it's
To
it's
get
an
ownership. No,
You
No,
know,
you
it's
see,
ownership.
the point is that
Just
the
because you
they
trust
just
the
said
person.
do you trust? We didn't
it's
say the
not,
terms.
that's
That's
not
what I'm
the
saying.
basis
You
of
know the
ownership.
terms.
Yeah,
You know, so
you
yeah.
definitely know the terms.
You
But
know,
just
so you
based on
can.
trust. I
And
ain't
for all you know, once
Okay.
you've guaranteed for the person, it means you can actually pay. So you'll be fine.
yes, it means that you
Yeah,
can afford
so
the loan.
I heard of a
Exactly,
story
true.
that a man who saved for many years just to start his business. Now, upon starting his business, his friend comes to him and says that please guarantee my loan for me, like act as a guarantor to my loan. And after he takes the loan, he just japa, and that was it.
It happens all the time.
That was it.
That's where your point makes
Yeah,
sense.
if I look, I've never been in the corporate world. I'm a street guy. I've always done street deals and run the streets. Things happen all the time. The streets is hotter than corporate.
I see.
People make hot. If the money enter, if it just bounce on you.
Also, it's really dicey.
It's possible. So just based on trust,
So that's
I
how it
wouldn't
is.
do.
Yeah, but I mean,
But Seth made a very good point. He was like, if you can afford to pay the loan, and even
You
if
know
the
that-
person vanishes,
you know,
then
worst case scenario, yeah.
If I can afford to pay the loan, why don't I just come up with half of the money for him and
Okay.
and take
No,
some
you know, some people-
take a stake in his thing.
Some people
and
are big
build
on
it together.
They would not want you to do that. So probably they want to own everything.
Well,
The
something
fact that
has
you
to
can
give.
finance for them, they don't like
Okay.
give. They just
Something to get something.
Something has to give. You own 100% of nothing. I'm
Okay.
giving you the chance to own 50% of something.
okay.
So,
So
if you're a
let's
good
get
businessman,
this.
you take it.
well,
Right.
it
Let's
depends on the
let's get to
person.
the last one.
Okay.
This is actually interesting. You use a loan to top up and buy TV during Black Star sales.
Oh, why?
Oh.
Okay.
This
To,
is straight.
to watch Black Stars.
And then after then what?
Please become of the Black
To watch
Stars.
Black Stars. A team that has achieved nothing in my whole life.
Then they give
Do you know how old I am? Do you know how old I am?
Please become of the Black Stars.
Yo, please, double the red
No,
flag.
but mine is that
You
after you
can't-
watch the game, what next?
Okay.
The TV is
So-
And even
starting.
if you watch let's be serious. We're talking about business here. We're
Okay.
looking to achieve and progress in life.
Okay.
You're going to spend money
To buy a
to
TV.
watch a team that hasn't achieved anything in your lifetime
I
since
see.
you were born.
Oh,
The Black
they-
Stars,
they-
they
they
have
are-
never lifted.
they
They
are
have never lifted a trophy since you were born. So why would you?
But
Why would you bank on them?
Even aside trophies, once you are done watching the match,
That
the
was
match
it.
is basically at most 2
So it's like a
hours.
temporary pleasure.
So once
It's
you are done
finished.
for 2 hours, what next? You would have to
Okay.
go
And
and play.
chances are they might lose that
Well,
game.
you can watch.
They will lose.
And what are
Okay,
you?
this is actually interesting, and I want us to get to the next one. It's actually something that has happened in Ghana. It's happening in Ghana. Are you ready for it?
Okay.
So the last question is: you invest in land through an estate developer with no legal paperwork.
Hey,
Oh, that's hard.
this one they have to make the flags.
Exactly. So
So
it's something that is actually
It's crazy.
happening in
Even
Ghana.
the ones that
can you
give
be
you
paper?
paperwork.
Especially
My friend.
and
not
even
correct.
people.
Yeah, red, double red.
But even
Triple,
people who have
quadruple, I mean-
paperwork sometimes can
Exactly.
be fake documents.
Exactly.
Yes,
My
it's
friend
fake.
tells me that. I have a friend who tells me that. Bliss, even the one that is yours, somebody's trying to take it out of your mouth.
Mouth.
Yeah.
Then how much
You know,
more?
do you see the litigation every time land gas
Yeah.
people slapping each other?
Do you know what
The
I
guy
think?
owns the land, but they are slapping him.
Yeah.
I think
Then
that
he has no legal document. Come on.
So
I think that sometimes it's just better to own like a nice land, maybe at Shy Hills, and then maybe buy an apartment in Accra.
I think
because-
first of all, for you to get into the property market, go to a safe location and buy a small condo to begin with.
yeah,
Buy
Okay.
a small condo and be there, be managing yourself
Yeah, look
in
so-
your one bed.
Okay.
And
Litigation
grow
in
from
this
there.
part of the
People
country
want to
is
get up
serious.
and have
Because
big
litigation
dreams of,
systems
of,
are-
of
I've
homes
experienced
there.
some myself, and
Start
it's
somewhere.
not.
If you're in an apartment building somewhere,
You know
Yeah,
you
you're-
went
you're-
through the
you're
right
catered
channel,
for.
bought it.
Okay.
you no land litigation, no headaches. Then from there you can grow to say, oh, I want a bigger apartment. Or
Yeah.
oh, my estate guy has developed another property. Oh, let me just buy this 2-bedroom there. I'll grow from there.
Okay.
If you just got up and go, in fact, don't buy land in Accra.
My friend always says
Please
the
don't
lands
buy
in
land.
Accra are
Some Shy Hills
finished.
or something.
But it's,
Tell about
it's-
Shy
it
Hills. No, it
Education.
depends on what you are doing.
actually
Yeah,
depends.
No,
so,
I have.
But I think I
will
get you.
buy
Some
land.
people
Yeah.
will rent and
I
build
mean, I have
somewhere.
I have village lands. That one, even that one, but it's less dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so
Village-
this is actually a free financial advice that if you want to get into real estate, you want to patronize a land and all that, you need to be very sure that your legal
Very, very,
documents
very
Don't buy
sure.
land.
are apps.
Just don't buy land.
He's lying. Buy land, but be very sure.
When you are beginning real estate, go to a company that you trust
I mean,
and buy something small to start. Abrabo Ashes here, baby step. Take your
It
one
depends.
bedroom.
Okay. Bliss
And
has
then
a different opinion.
After 1
altogether.
year, maybe you go
you
to
see,
another
the
level.
thing is that
A lot
after
of
the
people-
1 year, the appreciation that will come probably,
Mhm.
you know, it's like, let's say I have 500,000.
Yeah,
I can afford to buy a land in cantonments. Okay,
500,000 USD.
we are saying, please, I'm saying
Cantonment
500,000.
is USD. Then.
I'm just saying
Even now, I
500,000.
said, good luck, my
I'm
friend.
saying 500,000. So it's a scenario.
Okay.
So 500,000. If you do enough due diligence, okay, and you can afford to buy the land in cantonments, buy it. So far as you know, you are sure you've
done
done
your due
necessary
diligence,
due diligence and it's right.
Yeah.
You buy it and then you can do whatever you want to do. Because look, if the 500,000 can buy me an acre, okay,
In Cantonment.
Bliss is saying, oh, I'm just saying.
He's trying to be.
Eh? I'm just saying. He's saying buy probably
Abrabo
maybe like
Ashes,
one
yeah.
plot. Okay.
Okay, so he's actually
Also
I think
because
But
this is
let-
actually
you
looking
listen
at
to what I'm
the
saying.
average Ghanaian.
No,
this
listen-
show is
listen to
called
what I'm
young
saying.
and, young and Invested. Well, number one, I'm not young, but I'm invested.
Listen to what I'm saying. He will buy like a one plot so that he will
Okay.
study the terrain, be sure, and then maybe in the next year or two
You make it
he will buy
Okay.
more.
Yeah.
If I do my due diligence and then I know it's authentic,
And you can afford.
and I can afford, I'll buy the 1 acre. Why? Because in the next year or two, it will appreciate more than the 500,000.
But then
Absolutely.
wait, so why
Do
are
you
you
get
buying
it?
the land? Is it to make business?
No,
or to
that's what I'm
build
saying.
on
It depends what you're doing.
Okay.
If I'm building, if it's business,
The
because
youth of Ghana.
people can go and buy as many
said
as 10
this
acres.
gentleman,
They want to do a
he's
farm.
already in
whatever,
business.
whatever,
He's
whatever,
been doing
whatever.
it. He's speaking from his perspective. Young and
Invested.
invested.
Okay.
Am I not young?
Okay, so let's it's I told you it's going to get real. It's going to get truly exciting. And we've had all the sandwich of it, whether it's a credit, whether it's land ownership, whether it's business ownership and all that. I think you've gotten a free advice actually from this podcast. This is where we wrap up, and this is where we bring the podcast for today to an end. I hope that you have learned. I hope that you sat back and you have evaluated yourself, your financial status, and your financial capacity to get a credit. It remains the Young and Invested podcast, proudly brought to you by Enterprise Trustees. I'm your host, Pearl Lakai, and I want you to stay tuned. If you've not reached us to our social media platforms, please go there quickly to go and follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn at Enterprise Trustees. Get back and sit back. If you're not able to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. I will see you next time. Bye.